Hey guys, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing well. What's going on? I know I'm a little late, but I've been keeping up with what's been happening and what's been going on, and I'm here to let y'all know how I feel and how I think. You know, this is a SmackDown review for September 26, 2025, and the headline for the night was Stratton triumphs over Cargill and Jax to set up Crown Jewel title match against Vacure. Now, right out the gate, I'm just gonna let y'all know right out the gate, this episode was terrible. I mean, I don't know how. This is why wrestling is falling and crumbling, because it's just nothing really special or great happening. And this bias ass booking is insane. It is insane. I think that's the main reason why people would turn this off and not mess with it, because it's not fair at all. And it's like the same, it's like you just know what's going to happen to people. And it's just sad how all particular people get buried, but then you got your few little favorites that get protected and get done well. But then you got all these other people that get buried. It blows my mind when people only talk about people like LA Knight. Because don't get me wrong, I understand why you guys talk about him. But it's like there's only like most people online, they only pick out like a few chosen people like a LA Knight. And they'll be like, oh, he deserves more. He should be better. He's buried. But it's like they overlook dang near 70% of the roster who's getting buried and getting done damn near just as worse, if not worse, as the LA Knight. It's not just LA Knight. It's almost the whole entire roster. It is. And it's sad to say, because it's like this is, and then that's why it's so repetitive. This is why the episodes are so repetitive, because it's just too biased and too much little favoritism. It's like you got to do the same thing over and over, because obviously he wants certain people to look, Mr. H wants certain people to look a certain way, and he's not going to change that up. He's not going to switch that up. This is why he only puts the belts on certain people, just to make you think he's not biased, but the whole time he treats them worse than people that don't got the belt. Like Stephanie, he don't really want Stephanie with this title. Come on now. He not even using Stephanie properly, which I knew it was going to happen. I seen Raw last night. Stephanie didn't do anything. They put more of an emphasis on Rhea Ripley than Stephanie, but Stephanie is your champion. Come on now. This is why people turn the TV off. But let's get into it. We started off with Randy Orton help Cody Rhodes take out Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. You know what? At this point, I realized that the Vision, and I'm not even going to call him the Vision, because clearly Seth Rollins is not with them anymore. But Braun Breaker, the Brawns, are just a replacement for the MFTs. This is why I don't like what Sami Zayn is doing. I'm really tired of people up talking Sami Zayn like, oh, his matches are so great. His matches are so great. Even though he has the same old boring, pathetic ass, boosted ass matches. But then the people that he go against he just get jobbed down and just lose. And don't nobody say nothing about that. But nobody was getting opportunities like this dude. Sami Zayn is a clear favorite. He clearly, ever since, and they're doing anything under the sun to keep him protected, keep him having long matches, and keep him winning clean. Ever since the MFT's been gone, I mean, look how when Solo and them lost, magically Solo and the MFT's disappeared to protect Sami Zayn. There's no reason why Fatu shouldn't be coming for Sami, but instead he was there to help Sami. This is why people turn the TV off, because it's not about Solo or none of them. It's just all about Sami Zayn and making him look good and boosting him up, just like Tiffany Stratton. That's what it's all about. It's not about Nia Jax or Jade Cargill. It's just about boosting Tiffany up and making her look good. Just like when they put Tiffany with Nia, it was all about Tiffany. Come on, and it's so obvious and clear to see. So now the Vision is now being used on SmackDown, even though they're supposed to be on Raw, which makes the shows feel more of the same. Raw's already built with y'all in like every main event. Now you're over here on SmackDown doing the same pretty much stuff. With no Seth, no explanation, nothing. No MFTs, no Solo, nothing. Nothing. They're just gone so Sami Zayn can run free and keep jobbing all these minorities out, right? Randy Orton This is like a step in the time machine. Like, here go again where they're putting Randy Orton with Cody so they can do just waste their time ass shit. Mr. H keeps doing the same thing over and over. Here, Randy, go with Cody, but then you ain't with Cody. Here, go with Cody to help him just waste his time in this match while you constantly lose. You know, Randy Orton is another one who constantly loses. But notice ain't too many people that'll point that out. Like, man, Randy deserves better. He's being jobbed out. No, they're too busy talking about LA Knight or something. Like, notice Randy Orton been jobbed out, not getting booked well, hasn't won no title since Mr. H been here. It's not just it's a lot of people. And it's Cody Rhodes too. I get upset when I hear people talk smack about Cody Rhodes because it's like, why are y'all blaming him when he got to follow what they tell him to do? Like, how clearly he's been one of the worst book champions I've ever seen in my life. When it comes to booking, they ain't made Cody look good or strong, period. But they keep him on the bed. It's like, how could you talk about him unless you just being biased? You know, a lot of y'all guys online do not tell the truth. Y'all just be biased. This is why I don't mess with a lot of people when it comes to this online stuff. Because I can see right through it. Like, y'all not being honest. Y'all clearly are not being honest and being fair. Y'all ain't far from what the wrestling is. Notice the wrestling is the same thing. They're not really being honest about what's going on. That's why so much stuff don't make sense. And they're clearly not being fair. They're not treating people the same or giving people who deserve opportunities. That's why it's so boring. Just like this is boring. Randy helping Cody to fight them is boring. Street Profits, then we got the Street Profits defeat Melo Dome Miz and WWE Tag Team Champions #1 Contenders match. This is messed up. I like both of these teams, but this Melo Dome Miz push has been nothing. Like, dang, Melo Dome Miz just Miz all the damn time, don't they? Like, they ain't winning nothing. And it's like, why keep giving the Street Profits #1 Contenders matches if they're just going to keep losing? Like, Street Profits done had like at least about 2 or 3 of these #1 contenders. And then once they go fight the YS6, they lose. Like, come on. Like, what's the odds of the Street Profits really beating the YS6? Especially when you know it's a storyline going on where the YS6 is acting like they're trying to turn Dawkins against Montez, which is just ridiculous and kind of biased. Like, why is it so bad for why they can't stick together, but a group they going against got 6 of them in one group and they just all together cool, even though they're a bunch of weirdos. You see Montez and them got laid out by him. They ain't never get they get back. Mr. H ain't never let Montez and them get they get back. Just got knocked out and you couldn't do nothing about it. Man, Street Profits win, but we already know this is going to lead into them probably splitting up through the YS6 in some form or fashion. Julia and Kiana James defeat Michin and B-Fab. Another terrible match. We just seen both Michin and B-Fab lose. And that's another reason why I deserve more views and credit online, because a lot of these online people who get views, who y'all be following, they don't even cover everything. They'll get to a moment like Julie in this and they'll skip right over it. Like, Joe, bogus shit happened in this too. This was messed up too. They just been making Michin and B-Fab look horrible as hell this whole feud. And the only reason I feel like Julia doing what she doing is because she next to that Kiana James girl. Notice they not making Julia look like a big threat on her own. Just like when Nia Jax didn't look like a big threat on her own when she had the title. You see, Mr. Ace keeps booking these people in the same manner based on who they are. Now Julia finna go through the Nia Jax treatment. And then one day Kiana James gonna probably turn on Julia and take her title. And then Julia never gonna come back and get it and just keep losing. I see exactly where this is going. Why would you job out Michin and B-Fab 2 weeks in a row just for them to have a tag team match and then they lose again? This is terrible. This is terrible. B-Fab literally don't never win nothing to begin with. Nobody's getting any bill to make you think they gonna win and then you still beat them anyways. This is why I cut the TV off. This is why people cut the TV off. The injured Drew McIntyre initiated a brawl with Jacob Fatu, resulting in the Samoan Werewolf attacking Drew McIntyre with his own protective boot. Hold on, let me see. I forgot about that Aleister Black mask on Damian Priest. Yeah, that was stupid too. Why are these two dudes still fighting for nothing with no type of bills, and Aleister just keeps fucking them up? Why? Here it go. Jacob Fatu doesn't come back for his title, so Sami Zayn is completely protected. But he doesn't give this protection to other people. But he'll protect him by even letting Fatu help him for no damn reason. Fatu comes back and fights Drew McIntyre for no fucking reason. And now they're saying he's injured only so Fatu can get the upper hand on him. And notice they didn't say he was clean. So they're booking Fatu weak. Oh, he was injured. They obviously don't give a damn about Fatu. It's shocking as hell how over this man still is. But clearly Mr. H and Creative does not care about Fatu. He just doesn't. Ain't that strange as hell when Solo and Fatu had the titles, they had to keep constantly fighting each other and rotating it around each other. But soon as Sammy get it, he could just go fight who he want, be who he want. Do y'all understand the difference here? Now Fatu is coming back to have another waste of time feud against Drew, who just lost against Cody and who loses against any important match. Drew McIntyre loses every important match. Every one. Fatu, so what's the point of these dudes fighting? Nothing. No titles on the line. Sami Zayn could just walk free. Messed up. Sami Zayn defeats Javon Evans in the United States title open challenge. This was garbage. I don't care how long the match was. I don't care how long they make it look like, oh, they're kicking out. I'm tired of Sami Zayn matches. The whole match is just to make him look good. Just like when he went against John Cena. He's kicking out of all the finishers, all the AAs. They're trying to make you think Sami Zayn is a top tier talent when he's not. But they won't put that effort into no other people to make them look like a top tier talent and win clean and win constantly and constantly get attention like he do. No, but they'll put it into him though. Why would you even bring Javon Evans up on the main card just to lose? You don't even push Javon Evans. You don't give him a good win against someone. Nope, you bring him right in so you can use his talents to make Sami Zayn look good. And then once Sami Zayn beats you clean, that's it, you're done. Go back to NXT. He just did the same thing to Rey Fenix, and he just did it to what's the name too. Like, he's just beating everybody who really should kind of be competing for that title. He's just beating y'all when a lot of y'all weren't even given chances to go get that title. Now he's coming here cleaning y'all out. Carmelo Hayes beating all of y'all clean. Mr. H is not booking Sami Zayn to look weak in no form or fashion. He's making him look like he can kick out of anything. All his matches go the same. He hits you with all the same moves. And now it's getting worse because at least he'll hit you with his finisher, even though his finisher is one of the worst I've ever seen. But now he'll beat you with a Blue Thunder Bomb, just like in this match. Oh, I'll just beat you with a Blue Thunder Bomb, Javon Evans. You're just that weak. But you know, the bots will be like, oh, this was so great. I love this match. I love this match. This was a great match. Now realize all you're doing is making Sami Zayn look good. This ain't nothing good for Javon Evans. This is the second time Javon Evans has been called to the main roster just to lose. He got called to the main roster some months ago. I remember. I can't remember who he fought, but if you go look it up, Javon Evans got called up. I swear it was earlier this year, and he lost. He lost. So let's do it again. Bring him up again just to make Sami Zayn have a good match, a so-called good match. I like Javon Evans. I think he's interesting, but I don't like Sami Zayn, and I don't like the favoritism that's put on him, and he's not really that great. Let's be honest. He's just booked to look as if he is, and he's booked to be Superman kicking out of everything. And, you know, I'm tired of it. They was wrong for what they did with John Cena and him. Javon Evans just got his time wasted. Now he go back to NXT. Tiffany Stratton defeats Jade Cargill and Nia Jax in a triple threat WWE Women's Championship match. Now, this irked me. Everybody's talking about the bots, but people really need to be talking about why the fuck Tiffany just keeps beating the same people over and over and over again and beating them clean and looking good all the damn time. Like, come on, Jade Cargill has not had no bill. At least Nia won a title or something in the past. But you see, ever since she lost that title to Tiffany, Nia's been nothing. And Jade never got a chance to get the big go either. Now Jade is just a jobber losing all the time to Tiffany. This is horrible. Why would you even book this triple threat match if you knew Tiffany was just going to win? Like I said, Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes had their segment, but Stephanie and Tiffany couldn't have their segment because of a triple threat that you knew Tiffany was gonna win. And I find that to be bogus too. So Stephanie don't get her segment, her time to shine like Seth and Cody did, but she had to sit back and wait just so the same person can win. And then you see at the end of the show, oh, Stephanie comes out and they just all stand with the belt next to each other. See, nothing for Stephanie. Stephanie don't do nothing. It's more about Tiffany. Like, I don't understand why Jade and them are constantly getting jobbed out like this. Everybody want to talk about the Nia Jax botch. Well, yeah, okay, it was a slight mistake. But I've seen worse botches than that. Shit, even Tiffany Stratton was botching all over the place in this match. But don't nobody call that out, though. Shit, man, Tiffany damn near broke her back when she jumped off that top rope that one time. I seen it. I was like, damn. And when it happened, I was like, damn. And it was all on her. I'm tired of this Tiffany Stratton shit. This whole match literally just made her look like she could get the upper hand on y'all. It's literally two of y'all in the ring, and she's still coming in, knocking both y'all down, hitting both of y'all with moves, looking good damn near in the whole entire match. This shit was disgusting. I'm so tired of Tiffany Stratton, because don't nobody really else get booked like her. It's just ridiculous, and they're not building anyone to make you even think they would have a chance to beat her. I mean, they literally just put her in a hole. I mean, she's beat Jay like 2-3 times. She's beat Nia like 4 or 5 times. So why put them in a triple threat just to lose again? Like Tiffany's just the best fucking female wrestler of all time. But I bet you Mr. H will never book Tiffany Stratton versus Rhea Ripley, though. Oh, he'll have Tiffany job them out and all of that. But why? If you really want to get some attention, make Tiffany fight Rhea. But he ain't going to do that because he's 2 favorites, and he never puts 2 favorites against each other. And if he do on those rare occasions, they're either going to be on teams or it's going to have a false finish. This is a fact. This is a fact. This show was terrible to me. Jade Cargill got busted open. I don't know how, but she got busted open pretty bad. And the show ended with Stephanie and them doing what they was doing. You know, just Stephanie doing nothing. Just coming out, standing there, didn't cut a promo, nothing. Nothing for Stephanie. Just like on Raw yesterday. Stephanie ain't even really do nothing. But I hope y'all enjoyed this SmackDown. I'm late. This was a rant. I'm late, but I'm going to try to make it good for y'all and go through detail. Please hit that like button and be on the lookout for my Raw review if you want to hear what I got to say about that. Because you already know Raw pretty much sucked too and was terrible too. But all right, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And peace out.